Congratulations, you've retired. Should we take the lump sum or the pension payout? It's a great question. It's Lisa Ward here, the founder and CEO of Plumb Financial. You know what my answer is going to be. As always, it depends. But truly, it is because it depends. What does your household look like? Are we a single individual? Are we divorced with kids? Are we widowed with kids? Are we married? Are we married with kids? Lots of options here. So a pension is a fancy way of saying annuity associated with an employer. So let's call it what it is. It is an annuity. And so many people have, bad taste about annuities, but love a pension payout. It's like, okay, come on, guys. So when it comes to a pension, there's several different options when you retire. And let's go through all of those together. So a life payout is the highest monthly benefit. You're like, well, why? Well, you take the bet that you are going to live forever and ever, amen, in retirement, and the insurance company is going to pay that monthly amount for as long as you live. So life only, for your life only. And, you get into retirement and, whoops, you die in year 3. Well, too bad, so sad. That's what payout you decided. So if you have beneficiaries, they get all of your other assets if they've got other assets, but the pension is basically done. So that is a risk you take as long as you're comfortable with that legacy plan. Now there's the second tier of payouts. There's typically 2 in this phase, is period certain, meaning the benefit will pay out for a certain period of time, whether you are here or not. So typically there's like a 5-year or a 10-year. Say you had a beneficiary that you wanted to make sure was taken care of for the next 10 years. Well, then that could be an option that you choose. And what that means is you start in retirement, you start receiving that payment. Say we do the 10-year period. Well, you pass away in year 7. Then years 8, 9, and 10, your beneficiary would receive that same payout as if it was going directly to you. So period certain. And because we're guaranteeing a payment after your passing, then the insurance company says, well, we're going to pay you less because you want more money out of us, guaranteed money out of us. So life only, then period certain, and then we've got joint. So what if we're married and we want to make sure that our spouse is taken care of? Heaven forbid we are not there to do so. Well, a joint payout, and it can be done 2 different ways typically. It can be the same payout for your life and for your spouse's life. Or I've also seen it done where you get a larger payout for your life, but then once you pass, your spouse gets half of what you were previously receiving. So those are 2 different options there. But think about that. That's a long time. So 2 lives worth. So the insurance company says, well, I'm definitely not going to pay you more for that because you want way more money out of us. So it's life only. Your life only is typically the highest monthly guaranteed payment for your life. Then we've got period certain. So we want to make sure we get something out of the annuity. And then joint. So we want to make sure our spouse is taken care of. It's for your life and your spouse's life. So those are the annuity payout options. Occasionally, there is a lump sum. So we might be fine with cash flow. Social Security payout looks great. And we've accumulated enough assets we might want to control what we receive on a monthly basis, annual basis. So we might say, you know what, thank you for that option to have a monthly paycheck, but I would rather decide when my money comes out of what account. So you can do a lump sum distribution. Don't pay taxes on that lump sum, maybe, but roll it into a traditional IRA, and then you can control when you take money out and continue to grow that asset over time. So why would you do an annuity payout versus not? It goes back to, well, what do you need? What is, the asset level that we're living off of? Do we want to have a guaranteed base on top of Social Security income? Okay, cool. Then let's look through the options. How does that affect the investments that we do have left over beyond the pension payout? Is that a good option? For some households, it is. Others, well, let's just roll it over and we can manage all of the assets, a different way. So it all depends. Yeah, as always, it's like my favorite word. But make sure that you build out an income plan that fits your goals, your needs, and your desires for your legacy planning. So if you are looking to get some guidance on that, please feel free to schedule a blueprint call and look forward to talking to you soon.